Well, good morning. It's a pleasure to see everyone, and welcome to CAA Football Media Day. Certainly, thank you for taking the time to be with us today. I'd especially like to thank our friends from the media for their coverage today and throughout the season. Please know that we look at our relationship with you as a true partnership, and whether it's today, tomorrow, or any time during the season, please feel free to let us know how we can help you. We're truly in this together. Before I provide some brief comments this morning, I'd like to take a few moments just to recognize some individuals that have joined us here at Media Day today. First of all, I believe we have one athletic director with us in the audience, Chrissy Raywalk from Delaware. Chrissy, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. Also want to recognize our supervisor of officials, Mr. Jim McConaughey. Does a great job for us. Jim, thank you. We certainly appreciate everything you do for us during the year. It means a lot. And we're also privileged to have Nick Caparelli with us from Under Armour. Nick, give a wave. The conference is very appreciative of the relationship that we have with Under Armour and the partnership that the two of us have. And finally, we're going to hear from him a little bit later on. Arthur Moats is here, NFL player, JMU grad. Where's Arthur? Right over here. Arthur, thank you very much. Means a lot to the conference, our coaches, and our student athletes that you take the time to be with us today as a guest speaker. Please know how much it's appreciated. We're also privileged and honored today to welcome to the CAA family a few children from the Cool Kids organization. I don't think they've arrived yet, but the Cool Kids campaign is devoted to improving the quality of life for pediatric oncology patients and their families by focusing on the academic, social, and emotional needs brought on by a cancer diagnosis. We're going to be happy later on this morning to welcome Bentley, Trey, and Caleb. A big thank you to them and their families for joining us today. We know that they're going to have a great time interacting with our football student athletes and coaches, and want them to know that we stand with them and their families in their courageous fight. I'd also like to extend a big thank you and a debt of gratitude to the CAA staff for their efforts in making today a success. Rob Washburn, Jen Kinderis, Jamie Corin, Bobby Broyles, Mike Winley, Bill Potter, Steve Canopy, and Donna Jones. I'd also like to take a minute to recognize CAA Associate Commissioner for Football, Brian Gordon. Brian continues to be focused on the day-to-day administration of the sport, as well as finding innovative ways to grow and protect our football brand. Whether it's macro matters such as scheduling and policy making, or micro matters such as credentials and field logos, Brian's knowledge, attention to detail, and progressive thinking have been instrumental in moving our football conference in the right direction. We are fortunate to have him as part of our team. So Brian, thanks for all you're doing for us. Additionally, with the unfortunate events that continue to dominate the media coverage within our country and around the world, I'd be remiss if I did not take a minute to thank the men and women in our military and law enforcement branches that risk their lives every day to protect our freedom and ensure our safety. Let us vow to individually work hard each and every day to make our country a better place to be. As we prepare to embark on another football season, the CAA is once again well-positioned for success. 7 of our 12 programs have been recognized in various preseason national polls, with a combination of great coaches, determined student athletes, and administrators that understand what it takes to be successful. We are again primed to make a playoff push and certainly expect to compete for a national championship in Frisco, Texas at the end of the season. Collectively, we take great pride in our pursuit of daily excellence, and our pursuit from top to bottom to be the best FCS conference in the country. However, as you heard me say many times before, our athletic success is only half of the story regarding CAA football. In the most recently released APR numbers, the statistical methodology used by the NCAA to measure academic success, the CAA football conference ranked 4th out of 13 FCS conferences. This is a credit to the hard work of our ADs, SWAs, FARs, academic advisors, coaches, and most importantly, our football student athletes. Collectively, we as a conference are truly achieving success both on and off the field. To the student athletes and coaches that are here today, I'd like to focus my comments on one word. And it's probably not a word that you would identify with normal media day comments. The word is adversity. As you prepare for the 2018 season, you will most likely set a set of goals for yourself. Without a doubt, winning, competing at the highest level, and giving your best effort each and every day will be among those goals. An inordinate amount of time, effort, determination, and sweat will be put forth to achieve those goals. Some goals will be reached, others will not. But we do know this: at some point in the season, you will most certainly encounter adversity. The Roman poet Horace once said, "Adversity reveals genius, and prosperity conceals it." A few weeks ago, I was listening to a podcast and heard former NFL and Hall of Fame quarterback Roger Staubach use this exact phrase when referring to how he personally dealt with losing as an athlete as well as making poor business decisions. Staubach said that we always strive to win, but you find out the best in people when times are tough and how they are able to demonstrate a level of resiliency. Adversity causes you to pause, it causes you to think, it causes you to plan. Each and every coach and student athlete here today is a leader. It can often be easy to lead during times of prosperity, but as a true leader, you must always find ways to overcome when faced with adversity. Adversity will come during the season, and my challenge to you today is to make sure as leaders that you have a plan for navigating the adversity. I promise you that your teammates, your team, and the conference will be better for it. Remember, adversity reveals genius, and prosperity conceals it. Finally, we are all aware that the game of football is facing its own adversity. While collectively we continue to strive to find ways to make the game safer, it goes without saying that the game is under siege. I challenge each of you here today to continue to be leaders in promoting all the good things the game has to offer. This can be done by respecting the game, respecting your opponent, and playing the game the way it is supposed to be played. Each of you has given a lot of yourself to football, but know that in the end, football will give you more than you will ever fully know. Let us each do our part to respect the game, grow the game, and promote the game. In closing, I'd like to once again thank everyone for their attendance today. I wish all of our schools nothing but the best this season, and I look forward to seeing you all during the 2018 campaign. Let's enjoy the day. Thank you.